Hey everybody, Bobby Cool Daddy Slick Breeze out here at Hunter Park in Tulsa, Oklahoma to bring you a review of the Fudge, the Clash Disc Fudge. The first putter they released with a bead. Some of you guys, you love your bead, gotta have your bead. But real quick before we jump into this disc review, please guys, subscribe, comment if you're enjoying this video. If you get any value out of it, please share it out and give it a thumbs up. I appreciate you guys. Feels good, plastic feels nice. Now the two I have in my hand are prototypes. I've thrown this one in my bag for a little bit and then took it out of the bags to try out some other discs. This one I grabbed right off the shelf, but both of these, subscribe to my newsletter and you might win one of these. All right, so let's take a look at the profile. Not super deep, a little deep. It is very similar feeling as far as the feel when you hold it like this, and the shallow or the depth of it is very similar to the popcorn. Feels very similar to the popcorn. When I hold it, I can't tell the bead. Now obviously when I putt, because I like to putt with my finger up here, I can feel the bead. Now I putt with the butter right now, the softy butter, and I really like that. So I can really tell when there's a bead. So if you like having that feel of a bead there, you're gonna feel the bead on the Fudge. Let's take a closer look at that bead and the rim here. The flight numbers on the Fudge are, I have no idea, so I'm gonna look it up. I'll be right back. All right, so the numbers are 2302. Okay, so this is the prototype, which is the steady plastic. So for me, steady is a little too slick for me for it to be a putter. So this is gonna be a throwing review. Later on, I'll grab a softy and the hardy and do more of a, hey, how does the putt fudge for me? Whoa. All right, so not as overstable. I mean, I've heard it's an overstable, but a good flight, not a lot of distance, which is not what I expected out of this putter. All right, so we're gonna throw it at the camera. Again, this is gonna be more like an approach shot. Got slight tailwind, so I'm not gonna give it full power. So let's see what happens here. All right, throwing it straight at the basket or the camera or whatever you wanna call it. All right. Little hyzer release. Stayed on that hyzer release. And that little fade at the end, that fade 2. Getting a little bit closer. I'm gonna, again, throw it straight at the camera. Oof, oof. Okay, that one. Okay, it's definitely not flipping up. Of course, that zero turn, so it's not gonna flip up on me because of my arm speed. All right, so interesting throws at the camera with the tailwind. All right, so this time I'm gonna crank on it, just crank. A little dramatic. I'm gonna throw it with some power. Well, all the power I can muster. I'm gonna throw it and see what happens when I throw it. Again, a little bit of headwind coming at me right on my face. That was nice and low and flat. Too low, but it stood up nice and flat. So that's good to know what it does. Let's try it one more time, maybe not throw it straight at the ground. Okay, that one went up there, and that one caught the wind a little bit and turned. That one definitely caught the wind a little bit and turned. All right, so the Clash Disc Fudge, a putter with a bead. If you like your beads, it's got the beads. We got your beads here. So for me, a neutral straight flight, not a whole lot of fade at the end. Great for, I don't know that I would ever use this as a throwing putter. I use my popcorn for my throwing putter, but I definitely could see using this as an approach putter when you don't need a whole lot of fade and you like, when you're putting and you like that beaded feel. Same feel in the rim as the popcorn. So if you like the feel of a popcorn when you're gripping it, grab yourself a Clash Disc Fudge.